Hello, hello. Hey, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining today. Today we are doing the Orientation Hackathon Awards. My name is Kunal, and super excited to present. What the fellows have been working on. So, for those of you who don't know about the MLH Fellowship, MLH Fellowship is an internship alternative. It started last summer because many people, they lost their internships and things like that due to COVID. So it's grown to be, pretty much, and we have introduced a lot of new tracks. There's the production engineering track that took place. Now there's the GitHub, externship is like a GitHub internship sort of a thing. And the first week of the fellowship batches, it's the orientation hackathon. So people get to use the tools that they'll be working with during the fellowship period and make something out of it. And that's what we're going to do over here today. We're going to highlight some of the best projects from each and every individual pod. You might be wondering what is a pod. A pod is basically a group of fellows working together for a period of 12 weeks. So yeah, let's get started. Let me just quickly share my screen. All right, hopefully you all can see it. And yeah, let's get started. But first, let's look into what the fellows are going to get. So the top part, they're going to get Amazon Echo Dot plus some sweet MLH swag. We all love MLH swag, so super excited about it. But even though we're ranking, best individual teams in every pod, I believe you all who have been selected in the fellowship, you all are already winners because 10,000, 20,000 people apply every batch, and we select only like a handful number of students, for example. So I think it's pretty cool, and can't wait to showcase what the fellows have been working on. Cool. Just give me a second. All right, so let's move forward. Top you know project from pod 4.0.0, drum roll, clap roll, or whatever. So the best project from the pod 4.0.0 goes to GoalFit. And this is a very interesting project because there's like the online coding rounds that happen. There's one such platform like Code Golf, and the idea is that you can pick a challenge, you can get a link to share it with your friends and stuff like that. And they've used some amazing stuff like they use Socket.io, they're using React Base, Firestore. Let me just show you a quick little demo. It's actually hosted, so you can check it out as well. So I really love the UI. As you can see, I can move my arrow around, and it's basically going to, you know, um, move it like this. It's pretty cool. Let me click on play, and here are some of the I think questions. Let's click on any one of those. Let's say the first one. Let's say we pick this one. We can invite people to join. So it's pretty cool. It's like comparative programming, but start the game. Cool. So now you have your competitors and stuff, and you can select your language. I love Java, so I can select Java. I can write my code in Java. This is pretty cool. So it's like you all can definitely use it. I think it's really innovative that you can solve a problem statement. It's like I think computer programming, but more like coding rounds in form of a game. Exactly. Yeah. Totally agree with that. So yeah, you can check this out. Let me just link. This is the one. So you can create your own sessions and things like that, and you can work with it. Cool. So that was GoalFit. Awesome. Now the next winner from which is from pod 4.0.1 is Repo Doctor. Reproductor is also was also a great project. And basically, what the inspiration behind Reproductor is that many there are many static analyzers that are used by open source maintainers and stuff because it's like really hard to set up, and it's often it requires a lot of a lot of changes are required. So let me just show you what they're trying to do over here. Not sure if the app is hosted, but I can definitely show you the video. So you can check it out like this. Oops, not this. By the way, if you have any fellowship related questions, feel free. So here you can see, let me just zoom in a little bit, what it does. So basically, it's a GUI interface, and it clones the given repository. It sets up an environment, and it builds the type of information for the checks, and it feeds that information to Python. So it is used to detect vulnerabilities in the project, and currently it's, I believe, only supported for Python projects, but they plan to extend it in the future. You can check out the open source repository over here. If you like, you can contribute. I think it's a public repository, so you can contribute. So you can just add your email over here, and if you want to find vulnerabilities in your Python code base as of now, send in your email address and your repository link and submit. That's it. Cool. That's pretty nice. Let's move forward. Let me just quickly check something. Okay, looking good. Cool. So the next one is pod 4.0.2, and the winner for this pod is show looping list. I believe I pronounced that correctly. Show looping list. It's basically a digital shopping list app which enables consumers to collaborate in real time on shared shopping lists. So basically, users can create shopping lists for their homes and offices or even parties. So I believe the idea is that if you're shopping for something and you want to share it with your family members or something like that, so you can sign in. I can just create my own account. I can say something like, let me just do it like on a separate tab, just so that I don't reveal something like my passwords. You can add Kunal. I can add Kunal. Kunal at MLH. Looks good. Create an account. Username, it says username should be a phone number, no problem. Password. All right. All right, that looks good. It's actually now asking me for a confirmation code, which they're going to send, I believe, on my mobile. Just check. Yep, pretty cool. Can't show you because it's sensitive. My phone number, obviously, I can't show it on stream. Let me first log in, then I'll show you the web page. All right, looks good. Let me just show it to you. This is basically what it looks like. So I can add some items. I can say a PS5. So a PS5 is added or something. It's a shopping list. So I can add like fruits, and who else can see my list? My mother can see, father can see. I can add someone else, or I can just also, it says Nick, but well, it's pretty good. I can create a new list. So I can say something like office supplies. Office. Create a list. I have my office list now. I can add pens. I want to buy some pens. So I think it's pretty handy. Cool. So it's I believe using real-time communication between the clients, and I think the UI is nice. We deployed it on like the cloud as well on Amplify, I believe. But yeah, good job. And our Steam shopping list. Cool. Like the nice wordplay over there. All right, next coming up, pod 4.0.3. Now the winner of pod 4.0.3 is fellowship prediction. Now, it really makes me really happy when we see, fellowship specific projects that is that, try to um, enhance the experience of future fellows. So yeah, this project is basically, the motivation is that they want to help like the MLH fellows with their progress towards a better GitHub profile. And how can we get a better GitHub? How can we get a better GitHub profile? And not just for like the fellowship, but in general, like have great projects. Have like the green active stars and stuff. The green boxes, for example. So this is basically just it basically like analyzes your GitHub profile and presents you with a report on how likely you are to become the next fellow. By the way, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I love this. uh, so basically, the idea is that you all can try this right now. Many students ask like, hey, what does it take to become a open source fellow, for example? So an MLH fellow. So you can just put a. And by the way, I did to be quite frank, as someone who has been on the hiring side of the fellowship, there's no like one method in order to get like into the fellowship. It's not like there's a one trick or anything like that, because all of these things are looked together collectively. Your GitHub, your essay questions, and things like that. So this project, I believe, is like it's good for fun, but don't let it demotivate you if it says that you cannot be an fellow, if by mistake. But I think it's more like a GitHub prediction sort of a thing. But it's pretty cool, and it can definitely help you if you're applying to the fellowship. I can totally agree with that. So let's start. I'm going to add my GitHub username, Kunal Kushwaha. Let's see if I am eligible to become a fellow or not. So my score is 100%. Is it? Yeah. Commits, pretty good. Contributions, pretty good. Followers, say almost 6,000. But but this one more thing, I don't know why people follow on GitHub. Like anyway, issues, organization, repos, and stars. I love it. And you know what? The best thing I love about this is the UI. It's pretty cool. All right. So do try it out. And this is like for the average MLH fellow, and this is like for your own profile. So I love this, what this graph is about. Oh, it's basically all of these things on a graph. So this is like the average graph, and this is like your own. Cool, but you don't have to compare like anyone, because um, you should get motivated instead. And I really want to give a kudos to the team because this is pretty nice, right? Yeah, just put your GitHub username over here. Let me show you the URL. You can try it out, and then it will show that you can be an open source fellow. I love this. This is a great project. Cool. Let's move forward. All right, pod 4.2.0. Let's see who the winner is. And the winner is Breadcrumbs. I love how you all come up with these names. Really nice. So Breadcrumbs is basically a game. It's a single player puzzle game. And the objective is to help out. There's an ant friend, player, to reach the green square where the home resides for the ant. So yeah, you have to set up the high score for it. Let me just show you. Let's just open it up. Let me zoom in a little bit. Cool. So this is my ant, and says that each step the ant will move forward. If it sees white, it will turn right, and if it sees gray, it will turn left. Try to avoid the red patches. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. Hmm. Oh, okay. So it says if it sees white, it will turn right, and for gray, it will turn red. So if it's right over here, it will turn right. Then it will turn right, means the face will be over here. It means that it will then turn left. Hmm. Oh, I can take steps as well. Nice. step, step. Now it's going to go over here. Okay. Now it's going to go over here. Okay. What if I do it like this? Reset. Next, 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 next. Yeah, now it's good. So when it goes over here, this should be gray. This should be gray, I think. Reset. I'm sorry, I'm like addicted to this now. What? Okay, give me one more chance. But you get the idea. I can just go like this also. Instead of going here, we can go like, no, mind. We can go like this. Next, 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 next. And you get the idea. I was planning on doing it like this, like this. All right, you can play it yourself. Otherwise, we're gonna spend a lot of time just playing the game. This is a fun game. Nice, good job. Love this. All right, moving forward. Last but definitely not least, pod 4.2.1, and the winner is GeoClusion. Nice. GeoClusion. So basically, the idea is that you can, now that we're working remotely, most people. So via this project, you can get to know your coworkers, more. And basically, it's assessing your organization's more inclusive culture, right? So the inspiration, I believe, was derived from the team members' own experiences at the MLH Fellowship. So, it's an international, like a global program. People are often paired with the people from around the world and seeing incredible like diversity, which is something we heavily focus on over here at MLH, which is diversity and inclusion. So they wanted to create like an opportunity for others to see like how widespread the members of the organization are. And GeoClusion celebrates the differences in the cultures and the delights and the similarities that bring this all together. So let's try it out. Let me just open it up real quick. Believe it's loading. Cool. So it says, let's see people around you. I would have to sign in. So yeah, just give me a second. Let me just do that real quick. Yeah, I'll answer your questions as well. No worries. Just give me a second. Oh, actually, let me just stop my screen sharing and then I can add it later on. That makes more sense. So I'm going to sign in with my Google account. Done. Let me add it again. So I'm going to say create a new organization or join existing organization. It's asking for a code. If any of the folks are watching, do let me know what kind of code it's looking for, but I can just check myself, no problem. The GitHub repository should be somewhere over here. Start. MLH GitHub. All right. Submit. All right. So as you can see, these are, oh wow, this is nice. These are all the folks in the fellowship from like around the world. Nice. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, can definitely add like for other batches and all these things. But yeah, great start. Yeah. Food preferences, clothing preferences, temperature preferences, emails, teams, languages, worldwide. You can also have it like for a particular region. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Update your profile and you can add your food preferences. Oh, nice. That way you can find all the people who have similar preferences of food items and stuff. Wow, this was nice. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. I love it. All right, well, that was everyone, and you're gonna get Amazon Echo Dot and some nice MLH swag. So yeah, thanks a lot for your projects. It was really fun to host this, and had a lot of fun, going through all the winners and all the other projects as well. So this was really fun. Congratulations to all the teams. Cool. For those who have just joined, like who are part of the MLS Fellowship, we'll be running some amazing sessions, you know, in the upcoming weeks. So make sure you check it out. And for others as well, we'll be learning some like live sessions as well, like just like this one. So people who are, let's say, not a part of the fellowship, they can also join and communicate and learn basically together. So please, yeah, everyone, make sure like you join and check out the calendars and everything. But yeah, let me just take some of the questions because I promised. So if someone has any questions, so for pre-fellowship, like according to the projects, it does not have to be like the so if you submit a simple project, that's not a hard no. But the most important priority is that it should be original. Okay, whatever skill level you have, the project should showcase that. It should not be like you submitted a tutorial or some data structures problems or some compare programming algorithms or whatever. No, that is a straight rejection because that does not tell us about your abilities. So in order to make sure the project it gets good marks and like good feedback and stuff from the hiring staff, then make sure it's original and showcases your original work. Follow some good practices like GitHub good practices, yeah, like readme file, commit history and stuff. Cool. Any other questions? I'm gonna play the ant game after this. Can a beginner in coding get selected? Yes, you can. Local hack day is going to be pretty fun. There are going to be so many nice workshops you can join. I would highly recommend you to join guilds. So you check it out on the website, MLS.io. You can find all the additional like, events, informations, and everything over there, and all the upcoming like hackathons and stuff. Even this week there's a hackathon. So yeah, if you're interested. Oh, by the way, join the MLH. Join the MLH uh, Discord server as well. If you're in the Com Classroom guild, yeah, that's my guild. Nice. Thanks for the shout out. Cool. Cool. Don't seem to see any questions. Alrighty. Well, thanks a lot for joining everyone. And yeah, summer applications are open. Apply early. It's not like first come first serve. It's more like applications get reviewed on rolling basis. But that does not mean it's first come first serve because we definitely look at the you know um, give everyone a fair chance. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Well, thanks a lot for joining, everyone. We'll be back with another MLS Live very soon. Some really exciting things to be coming up. And yeah, see you in the next one and have a great day and a good night. Bye.